All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. As you can see by the title, let me see if I can make my little webcam just a little smaller. As you can see by the title, we're talking about a very important subject today. And that subject is that me and the squad of people that I run with that barely played a game, last night, we beat the number one ranked player in the world. Now, first and foremost, right? Before we get into it, before we get weirdos in the comment section and all this other kind of stuff, all right? First and foremost, we gotta say the truth. We gotta talk about it, right? Hold on one second. Let me get my lighting right. Okay, we got to talk about the truth, man. T, what's good, bro? This video is specifically to talk about some of the most important things when we're talking about comp. Now, like I said, I wanted to address this before we get weirdos in the comment section, talk about clout chasing and all this other kind of stuff. This video is not about shitting on Enzo. This video is not about shitting on any comp player. This video is to address a mindset in the community that if your win percentage is in a certain way, if you don't play the game a certain way, right? You're nothing. You're trash, you're garbage, you're not good at the game. And the footage that y'all are seeing here is completely unedited. We beat them. Now, I'm going to show you the full thing. We played them a total of 3 games. We lost the first game. We won the second. So this first game here is only with Enzo in it, right? The second game is with Enzo and Hollywood. We beat them. And then the third game, we went chasing them again, and we lost the third game. But the first one, if you're going to see here, at the end of the game, I missed a wide open 3. The same way in the second game, Hollywood missed a wide open 3. So the RNG doesn't even give people a fair chance or a fair shot at being able to really show or display what they can do. I had an opportunity at the end of the first game to win the game on a 99 perimeter lockdown. I did my snatch back. I was wide open for the 3. I took the 3. I fucking missed the 3. They came back down on the other end, scored. We needed the 2 points. But at that point, with it being the number one ranked player in the world and the people that he plays with, clearly he knows these people, which is the reason why his win percent is 90%. With it being that high, me, as a player, I'm not going to give them any opportunity to get to the ball. So the first thing that's open, I'm taking it. Mind you, at this time, I have on boost. I have on Gatorade boost. So I got my shooting boost. I got my Gatorade boost. My mid-range is a 93. I got my +1 badge to put set shot specialist on legend. I'm taking this. I'm making this. And if you look at my YouTube channel, right, once again, I'm nothing in the 2K community from a standpoint of, if you really want to break it down, like, I'm not that I'm nothing, but I'm just saying from a standpoint of people knowing me. Nobody knows me. Yet here I am talking about beating a comp player that's played 20,000 games, and I only got a 53 win percent. But I'm explaining to you what I'm trying to say. So if you listen to the full message, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Like I said, this is not shitting on anybody that streams. This is not shitting on Enzo. This is not shitting on Hollywood. This is not shitting on anybody that's come up in the 2K community, whether it be EJ, anybody. You know what I mean? This is not that. This is a conversation about the reality of comp. And I hope that by the end of this live, you will have a greater understanding of what I'm saying about comp and what I've been saying about comp for years. Nobody hates comp. Nobody dislikes comp. It's not that. The meta, in my personal opinion, is boring. So you watch me at the end of this miss the game-winning shot, right? The conversation that I'm trying to have here is simply about the delusion in the 2K community that the only way to be comp is to have a certain win percentage and to play the game a certain way. That is not true. Mind you, I have the footage to show. This was literally last night on the 7th or on the 8th, early in the morning. I have the footage to show. I've played 2,000 games in the park. I have a 53 win percentage. Enzo has played 20,000 games in the park. He has a 90 win percentage. The point guard that's on him, Big BFY, he's played less than 1,000 games in the park. He had Enzo to a place where Enzo couldn't even play his game no more. If you watching on screen, you see how he's 3 hunting. He had Enzo in the game that we won, or I believe it was the third game. In the third game, he had, because he was directly guarding Enzo for the third time. He had Enzo. Enzo didn't even want to 3 hunt anymore. Big BFY, AB, came down and stole the ball from him like 3 times in a row. Just snatched it from his ass with an 85 steal. Less than 1,000 games played. This does not mean that Enzo is bad. This is not about Enzo. This is about a conversation that we need to have about comp. This is about the delusion. This is about the dribble god bullshit. This is about all of that nonsense that people have been talking for years about this. If you watch this game that's on the screen here, I missed that shot. I make this midi. I missed that shot with 20-17. I still feel crazy about it because we really should have won the first 2 games that we played them. I missed that shot, right? We lose the game. They were on a 20-game win streak at the time. Do you not know these niggas hopped off the court? Now, mind you, this is the no squads. Y'all see where we are. Look at the door on the left-hand side of the screen. Enzo and the people that he plays with, they're on the no squads. With the squad. The same way we're on the no squads with the squad, right? We played him. They were saying after the game, and I wish I had recorded their audio. They were saying after the game, GGs, and all this other kind of stuff or whatever it is. And like, we really gave them a run for their money and all this kind of shit. They hopped off the win streak because they did not want us to spin the block. Because we was on them motherfuckers. On them. Now, the conversation I'm trying to have about comp, right, is this. If you notice, we beat them. We beat them. In the second game, y'all will see the second game in a little bit. We beat them. And we actually beat a tougher team, I would say. Because this first game, we lost, right? I shot 4 for 6. Murder AJ was on me. He's the one with the 99 perimeter or whatever it is. I shot 4 for 6. The second game that we beat them was actually, to me, a tougher team. And I'm going to tell you why it was a tougher team. The reason why it was a tougher team is because Hollywood, the streamer, got on the court with Enzo in the big. So realistically speaking, we should have won the first game. The second game we played was a tougher team. We whooped them. Beat them. Why am I saying all of this? Because if you listen to certain YouTubers, oh, you not comp. You don't know what it's like. You don't know how cheesy everybody plays. Yes, the fuck I do. I've gone into the stage. I could guarantee you if they could actually pull up the stats of since the stage came out in 2K, was it 15 or 16? I can't remember exactly what year it came out. I'm pretty sure it was probably 15, but I don't want to misquote myself. I've probably played less than 10 games in the stage. I've never liked the stage. You want to know why I don't like the stage? Because the comp mindset for majority of the time, for majority of the part, the comp mindset is a mindset where we all have to use the same dribble moves. We all have to make the same builds. We all have to do the exact same thing and play the exact same way in order for us to win games. For me personally, however the fuck you feel is how the fuck you feel. For me personally, I do not find that fun. That's my motherfucking opinion. I can feel however the fuck I want to feel about it. I pay my fucking internet here. I pay for the rent in this motherfucker. I pay for the goddamn lights. I bought the motherfucking Xbox. I pay for the goddamn My Player. I can feel however the fuck I want to feel about playing against that type of style. That doesn't make me ass. That doesn't make it so that I'm not competitive. It has nothing to do with that. The reality is that I find it boring. While other people focus on win percentage, I do not. I have never focused on win percentage. You want to know why? Because it's not fun to me. It's not fun to me. There is a conversation that's been had in the 2K community for years. You just watched it on screen. Me miss a wide open shot on a 99 lockdown. Wide the fuck open. So we could have won. I'm not going to make no excuses. We could have won both games, but we lost the first game. We lost. It is what it is. We fucking lost. There's a conversation in this community that you have to play a certain way. You have to have a certain lineup. You have to this, you have to that, blah, 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 to win the game. Do you realize that our big that's on our team is 6'6"? Clamping up the center, by the way. Getting in the lanes. Playing the screen and roll properly. He's 6'6" or 6. I think he might be 6'7" or some shit like that. He's not that tall. He definitely ain't no taller than 6'8". My win percentage is 53%. Big BFY's win percentage is 61%. He's played less than 1,000 games. He has a life. Not saying that people that play more don't have a life. I'm just telling you he's got more responsibilities. He's played less than 1,000 games. Guard Duff's win percentage is like 57%, 56 or some shit like that. We beat them. We should never beat them. According to the logic that you niggas spew online, talking about who's comp and who's this and the casual this and the da-da-da. I'm motherfucking casual. I played 2,000 games. I'm fucking casual. I do not play meta. I do not want to play meta. Could I learn how to play meta? Yes. Could I make a meta build? Yes. Could I make a lockdown and sit in the corner? Yes. I don't want to do that. It's fucking boring to me. And that's okay. But to sit here and say, and let's get this out the way too, before we get niggas in the comment section talking more crazy shit. We're going to admit right now, and I've said this before, so if you can go look back and look at my previous content, right? This is not the first time this has been said. I have under 1,000 subscribers. This is not the first time I am saying this. NBA 2K25 is not a good game, in my opinion. It's not. It's too random. It's too fluky. It's not consistent. NBA 2K22 was better. NBA 2K23 was better. NBA 2K24 was better. All those games had problems. I'm not saying that those games were great by any stretch of their imagination. My favorite NBA 2K of all time is NBA 2K15. Miss me with the bullshit. I did not like 2K16 because I did not like that everybody had the same fucking build. That was boring to me. Inside, outside, or balanced. The shit was boring to me. 2K15 was my favorite fucking year of the game. It played better. If you could shoot, you could shoot. If you couldn't, you couldn't. Until that last motherfucking patch. Patch 7 or 8 or whatever the fuck it was. Near the end of the year. Balling. I have the highlights on the tape that I released 5 fucking years ago, 6 fucking years ago, of me in NBA 2K15. If you look at my highlight reel, the first clips are NBA 2K motherfucking 15. It was my favorite fucking one. I love the gameplay. The speed was better. The difference in speed between guards and bigs was way better. NBA 2K25, in my opinion, is not a good game. Even though it's not a good game, we still beat the comp niggas. Back in 2K15, this is years ago, you can't even prove it now, but there was some dude on the leaderboard that was like top 10 back then. In the rec, we played against him in the rec. We whooped his ass. He's also in the highlight reel or whatever it is. I think his name was Wing Chun or some shit like that, whatever it is. It's an Asian my player. I dunked all over the motherfucker. Way back then, we won that game. Mind you, in 2K15, I wasn't thinking to record anything or put. I wasn't thinking to record anything or put anything online, but I did save my clips because I really enjoyed the motherfucking game. 2K15 was the greatest, in my opinion. It's not even close from a gameplay standpoint. The speed difference. When you beat somebody, this is the difference right now. And I'm going to go off on this little tangent. I'm going to get back to 2K25 and the comp conversation that we're having. Because in 2K15, even though people were copying some other people's dribble moves, for the most part, everybody had originality. It was still majority hoopers playing 2K at that time. Not a bunch of weirdos that want to dress up in dinosaur costumes, which, I'll be honest with you, in all of the years I played 2K, the dinosaur costume, the purple one, that bitch is fire. I wish they had it in green so I could be like Reptar Godzilla. And I did spend $35K on that motherfucking costume. And I don't like mascots. I've never liked mascots in any 2K. In 16, I think 16 was the first year they got introduced, or 17 was the year that they had the tiger and shit like that. But 16, I didn't like any mascots. None of them. Right? But 15 was great from a gameplay standpoint. You need, in 2K15, and this is why it's so embarrassing for them to have the 2K15 parks in 2K25. The reason why it's embarrassing is because in 2K15, when you made a mistake, you got punished. There is no fucking badge that puts you back in the play after you made a mistake. You can see it. In 2K15, somebody could reach at the wrong time. I could do a hezzy at the right time. If I did the hezzy, they were stuck in the mud. I'm going around them. There's no, oh, you got to feather the left stick to be able to take off faster. It wasn't nothing stupid like that in the game. He made the wrong move. I make him pay. Dunk, mid-range, 3-ball, it didn't matter. I'm not known in the 2K community. But the game was better in my opinion. The comp conversation that people have been having for ages, this propaganda that people have been spreading. You can't win. You don't know what it's like. And da-da-da-da-da. I know what it's like. We played the nigga. We beat him. A nigga that's played less than 1,000 games should not be on here killing Enzo. You've seen the crossovers. Whooping him. Got him panicked. Scurrying along. It should never happen. This right here, what we was trying to figure out what the fuck these niggas was doing, because they hopped off the 20-game streak. I'm like, why the fuck would y'all hop off? If we spunt that block with that team he had, they was getting their ass whooped. For sure. They should have lost their first fucking game. The footage is there. I'm saying this to say that the reality is once again, this is not at Hollywood. This is not at Enzo. These people have earned money. They've done what they've done. They've made a name for themselves. I'm addressing the lies online where people are saying that if you don't have a certain win percentage, if you play a certain way, you can't beat niggas that's in the 90s. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And if RNG doesn't kick in the first game, with me, with motherfucking a legend set shot specialist, if RNG doesn't kick in, we beat that team the first time. We definitely beat him the second time, which was the harder team. You got a streamer who literally his full-time living is playing 2K, and you got a top 10 player in the world, literally #1 rank in the entire world. That's what the nigga is. Enzo Nasty, #1. Beat him. Now, the conversation that people have been having is you can't beat these people. You don't know what it's like. You don't this, you know that, blah, 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 blah. Playing a cheesy play style, playing the dribble god play style, playing in a manner that breaks the game, this is a choice. You don't need the meta lineup to win against the top ranked player in the world. You don't need the meta lineup. Look at me. There's my ranking right there, 94K. There's no way being in the top 100,000 players, I should be anywhere near close to Enzo in terms of beating him, giving him buckets, doing anything. Because remember, right? You got a 50 win percent. He's going to destroy you, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see that. The gameplay shows it. I didn't see that. When I matched up against him, when the game that we played against him, I didn't see that. Doesn't mean that Enzo is not good at the game. That's not what that means. It does not take away from what he's done. The conversation that I'm trying to have is that these lame excuses that these people make for the reason why everybody has on all the same dribble moves, everybody makes the same builds, everybody runs the same lineups. It's not true. It's not true. You do not need, and what I know, and I'm qualified to speak on this because I beat the number 1 ranked player in the world. Shout out to fucking AB and Duff. AB, who literally was the fucking MVP, less than 1,000 games played, cooking this nigga. AB, we literally showed you do not need a lockdown. Do you know I'm playing against Enzo? Did y'all see my build? I have a 74 perimeter defense on my build. I have a 60 steal. I have a 99 driving dunk, a 90 driving layup, a 93 mid-range. How are we beating the number 1 ranked nigga in the world? I don't give a fuck what season it is. The game is not over. It's March. It's not like it's the season fucking 9. The game is not over. It's March. People are still playing 2K. How did we beat them without the meta lineup? If y'all excuse to play like everybody else and to go out and spend $100 and have one nigga dribble the ball and the other nigga sit in the corner the entire time like a dumbass, spending $100 to stand here like a statue like this, mashing X, blitzing the ball the entire time, talking about you can't win. What's the excuse? Because we beat them. Could have beat them twice. Should have beat them 3 times. Even the third game, if I show the third game, even the third game, AB wide open with bomber take, missed 2 wide open threes in a row. No slight on AB, but he missed them. Same way I missed a wide open. The RNG in the game is not good. It's not. It makes the game unskilled. It makes the game unskilled. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. Mike Wang, if you ever see this recording, please, for the love of God, stick to your motherfucking guns, bro. All I'm asking, Mike Wang, and I'm asking politely, put a setting in the game to be able to control the fading 3 percentage. That's it. That's not hard. If I can walk around like a banana, like a piece of fruit, or a gorilla, or a burrito, or a dinosaur, and you talking about having realistic shooting percentages in a game like this, we can walk around and be a piece of fruit. If you're talking about that, make this game to a point where the fading 3 can be controlled. I would much rather somebody cook my ass and quick stop and hit a 3 on me, or crab me and hit a 3 on me, even though I hate the crab too. I think it's a dumb mechanic. It wasn't in 2K15. I would much rather somebody quick stop and shoot a 3 on me than fade from 3. Running out of bounds, falling out of bounds, shooting it. This was the problem that was in 2K22. You got rid of it in 2K23, and then you reintroduced it in 2K25. And in 2K24 to a degree. Why? Why do we have to keep going back and having the same mistake happen over and over and over and over again? Why is the gameplay so bad? This is the squad. I'm about to hop on here in about 10 minutes. Let me just message them back and let them know that we finna do it again. Not play the top rank, but it's the same conversation, bro. And all I want is for there to stop being these lies and these fallacies about even, oh, well, you know, back in the day in the good 2Ks, you couldn't have competed, blah, 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 bull. We whooped niggas in the wreck in 2K15. Where when in 2K15, when you were able to take your shirt off, that was a status symbol. Now anybody can just take their shirt off. Now anybody can have a fucking mascot. We whooped niggas back then that was at the top of the leaderboards. We whooped niggas in 2K11 that was at the top of the leaderboards. Talk to me now. So the next time y'all on here talking about win percentage, don't tell me about win percentage when Enzo has played 10 times more the games than I have. And we beat him. Don't tell me about win percentage. And I'm not sitting in the corner with a lock, bitches. I'm not sitting in the corner with a lock. We play an equal opportunity offense. I can move and do what I want, this or that, whatever it is. And we really, if you really want to have a real conversation about it, all three of us are ISO players. I'm an ISO player. AB is definitely an ISO player, but he's a really good point guard. He's a great point guard. Best point guard I ever played with. Duff is also an ISO player, but he's more of like a utility, like a LeBron James. He can do everything. He can play all positions. The nigga's that good. How do you get somebody that's got a 53 win percentage, somebody that's got a 57 win percentage, and somebody that's got a 61 win percentage? How do we get in a game when Enzo, the number one ranked player in the world, beat him one game, literally one RNG shot away from winning the first game because we had the motherfucking lead, and then lose the third game, even though the score was close there too? How does that happen? If the conversation that y'all are having is about how nobody, if you're not in the 90 win percentage, you're not comp, this, that. And I still, even after beating Enzo, I don't want to be considered comp. I don't care. That's a stupid title. When you got people on Twitter talking about failed hoop dreams and all this kind of shit, that is for the weirdos that care about their win percentage. That's for them. The win percentage for me in any 2K has never mattered. You want to know why? Because when you get on the game and the niggas that you normally play with are not on, and you want to play 2K and you play with randoms, your win percentage is going to go down. You cannot beat a team like Enzo's team with a bunch of random people that you don't know. It could be kids on there. It could be first-time gamers on there. It could be niggas that been playing 2K for 100 years that want to play a simulation style. They don't understand the nuance of the game. It could be them that you hopping on the court with against a motherfucker that's number one in the world. So stop lying on your fucking YouTube videos. Stop lying in comment sections. Stop lying on Twitter. Stop lying on Reddit about comp. Stop lying. There's no way somebody like me with a 53 win percentage, because I'm supposed to be dog water, right? There's no way that somebody like me with a 53 win percentage, with a 74 perimeter defense, should be able to play defense on Enzo, who's the number one ranked player in the motherfucking world with 20,000 games played. It shouldn't be possible. Did he crab me a couple times? Yes, he did. But was I with him every single time on every single play, making it tough on him and all this other kind of shit? Absolutely. You want to know why? Because I understand how to play 2K. I understand the broken parts of 2K, right? And it was even, I'm going to tell you like this, for anybody that's watching the video that wants more context. At the beginning of 2K25, when they dropped the game, Mike Wang and them released a thing, I believe it was in the courtside report, where they were saying, hey guys, this year when somebody dribbles too close to you, they're going to fumble the ball. They can't just be all up on you dribbling. They reverted it. Do you know how to knock the ball out of somebody's hands now that's trying to crab you and do this or that, whatever it is? While you're holding left trigger back here, you flick the right stick down. It gives you a defensive animation where you press up against the person and they drop the ball. I did not do it against Enzo because sometimes when you try to do it, it gives you a weird animation and you get crabbed anyway. So I didn't use it against him. But if I wanted to knock the ball out of his hands and do that, I could have. I just didn't do it against him because I'm playing extra cautious, because for me, I don't like that conversation about comp and about how if you don't play a certain way, you cannot compete. Is it easier to play with a lockdown and a big and one nigga dribbling the ball and taking 40 fucking 3-pointers in a game? It is. Is it fun? That's the opinion. In my opinion, it is not. I would never spend money on 2K to be a lockdown and sitting in the motherfucking corner. Ever. In any 2K. None. Everybody got the same motherfucking game. Even back in 2K15, you got the same game. Learn how to play the game. Find niggas that's better than you and ask them questions about the game. If they too cool for school and don't want to talk to you and don't want to help you out with the game and all this kind of stuff, fuck them. Somebody out there will talk to you. There's hundreds of thousands of players that play 2K. Somebody will talk to you. Keep trying to get better. Don't acquiesce and be like, well, if I don't play the meta, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be able to compete and da-da-da-da. Block the shot. We talking about IQ? 53 win percent blocking the shot of a motherfucking number 1 ranked player in the fucking world. We talking about IQ? Y'all don't want to have this conversation. Y'all don't want to say the real. It's better for you to sit at home in a dark den and talk about how good you are when in reality, you're the one with the failed hoop dreams. The developers fuck this game up every year. Dribble God, cheesy nigga. They fuck this game up every year because of you. Because of you. Not because of me, the casual nigga that's going to play the game the entire year and get on when I can and try to have a fun experience. Not because of me. Because of you. Because you want to get on the game and use the exploits. You have failed hoop dreams. You are the one that's running around here thinking that you're God's gift to the world because you're doing a bunch of dribble moves behind half court. Nigga, you're not good. I can promise you're not good. And if you haven't beat Enzo, don't come in here talking to me about nothing. If you haven't beat none of the top players in 2K, don't come in here talking to me. I didn't duck smoke back in 2K17. And if you look at my highlight reel, the Air Samurai highlight reel on my channel. I didn't duck smoke back in 2K17. We lost that game, but I was playing with random niggas. I wanted to play against one of the what's the nigga name? 100 Swag or something. It's his name on there or something or whatever it is. You can see it on there. It's on my highlight reel. 2K17. I caught a putback dunk in that game. This is the highlight I wanted to keep or whatever it is. But even back then, I wasn't thinking about being a YouTuber or a streamer or anything like that. Once again, this is not shitting on anybody that streams. This is not shitting on anybody that's comp. This is not shitting on an NBA 2K League player that was former, whatever it is. Even though the 2K League player last year, I was playing against a point guard in the 1v1 in the theater, and I was started whooping his ass, and the nigga quit. I got that on my hard drive too. But we constantly having conversations online and lying, talking about who's this and who's that and who's not good and blah, 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 blah. All you need is niggas that understand the game. You don't need to play 20,000 games. You don't need to have a 91%. You need to have niggas that understand how to play 2K. They don't have to be known. And I'm going to tell you right now, no knock on Enzo or Hollywood. I'm going to tell you right now, Enzo's number 1 ranked in the world right now. I have played tougher people on NBA 2K25. No shade to Enzo. Feel how the fuck y'all want to feel about it. If you think I'm trying to be shady, I'm not. I'm being real. I've played niggas that literally never get out. He don't get out the game, but I've played niggas that literally, it's a cheese fest from the time they grab the ball to the time they stop grabbing the ball. Even the L2 shit and all that other kind of stuff that they do. I've played them. I've guarded people that were tougher covers. Not saying that Enzo is bad. I'm just telling you what I felt when I was on the court. You have niggas out here that's so glitchy and so cheesy, you can't do anything with them. Was Enzo glitchy or cheesy? Kind of, but not really. He wasn't like using like all the exploits or whatever it was. But at the exact same time, right? I'm expecting number 1 rank in the world. I'm expecting this nigga's about to fry me. I'm about to get cooked all game long. I'm not going to have no opportunity to be able to do anything. If I touch the motherfucking ball, he's going to cook me. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I think this is one of the times where he crabbed me right here. Yeah, he crabbed me right here. I jumped and he still hit that. Good shot. That's right there is where I would normally, when I see somebody dribbling up on me like that, normally I would hold the left trigger and flick the right stick down in order to be able to do something. We made smart plays. Duff missed that shot right there. If Duff hits that, it's 19-19. Hollywood misses this one. Would Bomber take? The RNG, look, Enzo missed that one. He's top 10. He has extra shooting badges. He misses the shot. So I've said it once. I've said it again. I'm going to keep saying it. 2K25 is not a good game, right? It's not consistent because even from a defensive standpoint, right? Even from a shooting standpoint, look at my NBA 2K24 shooting stuff when we had a pure green window. Look at my thing about how to make green red contested shots in NBA 2K24. If you look at that, right, you understand in your mind that I know this Kobe Bryant jump shot. I've been shooting with it for fucking years. For years, I've been shooting with this jumper. Nothing's changed. It's the same dumbass animation. The only year that Kobe Bryant's jump shot actually changed was, so 2K10, it was a certain way. Then 2K11, in the middle of the cycle or something weird happened, they switched the jump shot animation altogether. And it was hard to shoot with, so I switched to Michael Jordan. That was in 2K11. Then, I can't remember if it was 2K15 or 16 or whatever it is. But when they actually started adding names to the jumpers and not just numbers, I started using Kobe in pretty much every year except for like 2K20, 2K18. 2K17, I was using Vince Carter's jump shot. It was a set shot base or whatever it is. That bitch was money, especially with the slasher. 2K16, I can't exactly remember what I was using back then, but I still believed in the jump shot creator in 2K16. Jump shot creator to me is one of the most ass features in the entire game. I hate it. 2K18 was the year that if you mixed 35% of Magic Johnson's upper with your jump shot, you was more likely to make it. I had Kemba Walker's base back then. And I had Magic Johnson upper, and I can't remember my other release or whatever it was. But I had Magic Johnson at 35%, and you could hit full whites consistently because the feedback on the game for shooting was so bad that you wouldn't go based off of the feedback. You shot the ball based off of feel, sort of like how it was in 2K11, where even if you shot the ball, it didn't matter. As a matter of fact, too, because there's so much RNG in this game, I actually need to change because playing against Enzo and those guys, I was actually playing on green or miss, which is what I've been playing the entire year. I enjoy green or miss. I think the game's more skillful that way. You can say what you want to about the green windows and all that kind of shit. I like green or miss. You green it, you make it. It's white, you miss it. I like that. I like it that way. And if they don't fuck the game at 2K24, if they leave shooting alone in 2K24 the way that it was when it first came out, which, by the way, Jason Tatum's jump shot was one of the best jumpers in the game last year at the beginning of the year. Now they've changed it and made it to a 92 overall in order for you to even be able to get Jason Tatum's jumper. To me, and I know it because they upped the rating this year to a 92. Why up it to a 92? Kobe's is only at 87. So what I'm saying is, as I'm about to hop into this party here, I've been talking for almost 40 fucking minutes. What I'm trying to explain to y'all is that from a 2K standpoint, you have to get it in your head, right? At the end of the day, guys, if you're casual, play this game and have fun. Do not get caught up in what people are saying online. Do not get caught up in the failed hoop dreams talk because that's really a self-reflection right there. That's really insecurity speaking. That's really anger speaking. If Black Cobra wants to get on the court and pump fake 8 million times and use the whole shot clock, let him. It's his fucking game. That's a grown-ass man. Shut your fucking fuckhole and stop making these hateful comments, talk about what's going to get boxed and this or that, whatever it is. You bitch ass niggas are mad because you didn't think to do something that would actually get attention on social media. Nobody likes to watch y'all get on here and dribble like you got some sort of, I can't even use certain words anymore because of the climate that we're in. But nobody wants to get on here and watch you dribble like that. This shit's boring. The 2K League failing should be the number one reason why you understand why Black Cobra's content, he doesn't have to be Enzo. He doesn't have to do these things. The reality is that if he wants to play the game that way, if that's what he finds fun, then he can find that fun. All you hating ass niggas on Twitter that's just jumping out the woodwork, talking shit about his content, it ain't for you, nigga. It's not for you. And just so you know, while a lot of you niggas out here are jealous of people like EJ and all this other kind of shit that's blowing up in the community, meanwhile you sitting in fucking Xbox all day and all night just sweating your fucking dick hole off. Don't take a bath, don't shower, don't talk to your mama, ain't got no girl, no nothing going on in your life. Or, you know, if anything, you ain't got no partner, right? All you niggas hating on this nigga for being entertaining playing the game. You need to grow up too. Y'all need to realize what this motherfucking content creation thing is about. I'm not consistent because there are times based off of some of the stuff that comes out in the 2K community, I'm fucking embarrassed to even be a part of the fucking community. With the bullshit gameplay that we have, with the way that some of these people in the community act. I'm talking about even at top tier levels. You niggas are weird. You trying to stop other people from being good YouTubers? You a black person trying to stop somebody else black from being a great YouTuber. Y'all got beefs. Y'all niggas play video games. Y'all play video games. Stop acting like a rapper before somebody get hurt. Before you actually get what you actually looking for. This shit is nonsensical, bro. If you was the toughest nigga in the world, you wouldn't be playing a video game with me or anybody else. Play the game. Enjoy the game. Talk your shit. But when y'all start crossing that boundary and this or that, whatever it is, y'all niggas are weird for that. And this conversation wasn't even supposed to go there, but I'm just talking about as a whole, the weirdo-ness that's in the 2K community. Have fun. We're supposed to be on here growing. This is a platform where people are supposed to get on here and have fun. Do y'all not realize that somebody like EJ, the reason why he succeeds in the community, and I haven't watched EJ in detail, but I know enough about a little bit about his content. Have y'all not recognized that the reason why somebody like him can do what he does is because majority of the community is casual? Is it not clicking? After all this time, is it not clicking? This is about entertainment. If we talking dollars and we talking bills off of YouTube, off of social media, this is about entertainment. This is the same reason why Ninja ass out here hating on Kai. For the same reason. Oh, you know, I miss when it just used to be about video games. Bro, it's the internet. It's the internet. You got majority of people are casual fans of most things. It's the internet. Niggas want to talk about their real life. They don't want to just sweat over the game all day. There's no need. If somebody else is doing just talk or whatever it is, whatever the fuck Kai does, right? And you just play the game, stay in your lane. Why make public comments shitting on somebody else and what they're doing? This is weird energy. This is jealous energy for no reason. Especially if you somebody like Ninja, nigga, you already made it. What is going on? Why are we doing this? This is weird energy. Ninja, this ain't about Ninja. Ninja got a shoe, bro. Why are you saying stuff about Kai and you don't like his content? It's not for you, my man. What is going on? How you grow up, make a ton of money, become one of the biggest streamers ever, make all this bread, and then say something negative about somebody else because when they go live, they not playing video games. It's not even the same lane. That's like Burger King hating on Pizza Hut. What the fuck going on? Y'all all right over there? At Burger King? Y'all realize y'all sell burgers. It's called Burger King, not Pizza King. So niggas got to get it together. My mindset is the same when it comes to this stuff. I think it's weird. I don't like it. I don't like the conversation about Sorry, T, you said never understood how they hid previous animations behind higher ratings and rep rewards. Yeah. Because if you look at the animations, I'm going to just go off on this little tangent for like 60 seconds. If you look at the animations, right, all animations are not created equal. Just because a animation requires a 70 to use does not mean it's actually worthy of a 70 based off of its effectiveness. If that was the case, why hire certain animations, certain dribble moves behind a rep tier. That's lower in rating. Why wait till season 3 to drop Vince Carter's snatchback? Why give us Chris Paul snatchback last year and then take it away from guards that's between 6'5" and 6'9"? Why? Very stupid. So that's not the main thing of it. But what I'm saying is and I kind of hate that I spoke on all of these other people that I've never met these niggas before and I don't know them and all this other kind of stuff. I kind of hate that I spoke on it. But I was just going through the conversations of some of the weird shit that's been happening out here. Whether it be the 2K community or gaming as a whole and blah, 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 blah. This shit's not cool, bro. It's very weird. It's very weird. If you ethically don't like something that somebody's doing, say that. But to just be flat out hating because their content does this or that is stupid. To be hating on Black Cobra because he puts out IRL content and he posts clips of himself in the motherfucking my court and whatever it is. If that's what Black Cobra want to do, let Black Cobra do that. If you don't like the content, take your bitch ass on. Do something with your day. Focus on your content. Talking about what's going to get boxed and all this other kind of shit. This has nothing to do with you. Clearly, whatever niggas like his content. They're not for you. They don't want to watch you sit up here and get your 99 win percent and talk about how you're the greatest and don't show nobody else no tips and tricks on how to play the game. Or you're not even entertaining. You have no personality. You sit in front of the controller like this. Or you one of the top reps in the entire world. You don't even stream. Nobody cares. And my conversation will remain the same. I personally think comp is boring. That's what I believe. I do not like to watch even playing against it. Even though I don't make comp builds. Even playing against it. I don't want to get on a 3v3 court and sit in the corner and watch the lockdown and watch the guard sit up there and spam dribble moves behind the screen at the top and then watch niggas make excuses, talk about, oh, you know, this is the only way to play. It's not. It's not. That's how you feel is the only way to play. We beat the number 1 ranked player in the world. We don't play like that. ISO. Everybody get ISO. Spread. Come on out here to this deep water. Since you so good and you this and that and da 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 and you're 53 win percentage, you suck and da 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 and all this other shit. Get out of here. So this is how I feel about it. This is how I'm going to continue to feel about it. I'm about to hop on and play a couple games or whatever it is. Guys, we got more to talk about on this subject matter. I just want people to understand the truth. Just accept it. You play comp. You spend $100 to sit in the corner because that's what you like to do. Because you're not going to get better at the game. You don't know how. This is all you understand. It's not because it's the only way to win. It's because this is what you understand. Do you have to have certain elements in order to be able to win? Yes, you do. Does it have to be lock, big, blah, blah, blah? No, it does not. Even Duff, even though he can't ISO on this particular build, he has isolation moves that he can get to. He has hop shots and all that other kind of shit. I'm pretty sure he did it in one of these games. So this is the conversation I'm trying to have. You see the footage in the background playing or whatever it is. Let's have an honest conversation. Let's quit lying and saying that certain things are a certain way, and it's really not that. Play the game. Try to enjoy the game, man. Stop shitting on each other because niggas have different content than you. If you want to be the dribble god, this or that, what it is, do your thing. Quit getting mad because niggas is patching you. And the people that's patching is not because of the casual player. The developers don't like you. They don't like you. It has nothing to do with casual players. The developers don't like you. They don't. You drop a video, they make a hit list and look at everything that you're doing and go in there and fuck it.